And staying with wars, we're still fighting one against the virus from China. New infections are growing. India has decided to now extend its vaccination drive to children, younger children. 2 shots have been approved, Covaxin and Corbevax. Covaxin is for 5 to 12 years old. Corbevax is for 6 to 12 years old, 12-year-olds. Most of India's adult population has already been vaccinated. This month, booster shots were open to all adults. So the children were the only ones who did not have any protection. Recently, schools reopened. Almost immediately, new cases were detected. Some schools had to, in fact, shut down again. So India is finally vaccinating children. Better late than never, we say. More than 100 countries are vaccinating children. Some are giving shots to kids as young as 2. Even Cuba and Venezuela are on this list. So India has been late to roll out shots to children. It's about time. There are also growing fears of a 4th wave. In recent weeks, new infections have jumped. India's 7-day average has crossed the 2,000 mark. On the 15th of April, new cases have dropped to below 1,000. So the numbers have doubled, but they're not alarming. Vaccines have protected us. They did so during the last wave. Only 5 to 10% of the patients in India had to be hospitalized. And this is compelling evidence. The shots do work. So if your child qualifies, do give them the shot. Otherwise, we risk going the China way, where things are going from bad to worse. The outbreak in Shanghai has not ebbed. Health officials are resorting to some extreme measures. This includes caging patients in their homes. And I'm not exaggerating. Fences have been erected outside apartments. That's how China is dealing with the Wuhan virus, by installing fences. Public anger is growing. I want you to look at this. Residents are dismantling the fences. They're angry with the Communist Party and zero COVID. Despite the public outrage, China continues to swear by it, and this is putting lives at risk. In Shanghai's Pudong, a fire broke out at an apartment. The firefighters could not help the people trapped because health authorities had installed fences that sealed the entrance. Well, that's what you get with authoritarianism. Shanghai is unable to get its outbreak under control. Now, new hotspots are emerging. Beijing is one of them, the capital of China. More than 20 million people will be tested in Beijing. 70 new cases were reported in Beijing on Monday. But as we always say, you can never trust China's data. Even the residents of Beijing have their doubts. They fear a Shanghai-style lockdown could be imposed on them. So they're rushing to supermarkets. They're hoarding essentials. So draconian lockdowns, ineffective mass tests and unsuccessful vaccines. China held up its pandemic playbook as an example for the world to follow. There's hardly anything scientific about China's response. And despite these failures, Beijing is doubling down on the same model, pushing the same model. In fact, the Communist Party remains obsessed with zero COVID, while the people of China continue to suffer. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.